Hello, this is May. Welcome to my part 3 of my Bold Brave Woman making $10,000 a month blueprint. Doing Facebook Live, combining it with Zoom, all that stuff is just insanely, it's like juggling 10 different balls. Anyway, I am learning how to do this thing, and I wanted to encourage you all to jump on Facebook Live and talk and share your expertise so that you can reach a larger community. I hosted a Holistic Chamber of Commerce meeting last night in Pleasanton, and there was a lot of really great questions that applies to the conversation today that I want to have with you. So I'm going to bring in some of that. But before I do, I wanted to explain why I look like this. I just came back from the gym. I'm so excited. I had been doing a gym routine in the last week, every day, no question asked, 6:30, just walk down to the gym. A friend of mine, a dear friend of mine, flew to Sweden to meet a dear friend of mine, and he brought this technology to her. And then it turns out that she's on her way back to California to be with me. So she came back and brought the book, and also they sent me the weights, and she's been teaching me how to do a simple routine to create my happy body. And I wanted to share with you because it's part of maintaining our health and our stamina so that we can build a successful business, so that we can have the life and the love that we want in our relationship. Everything has to fit in. And then the other things that has been really big in my life very recently is that, it's funny how we pray for the next level. We pray to go to the next level of success. So I've been praying and working and investing time, money, and energy into taking my business to 7 figures. It's a butt-kicking process, just in case you didn't know that. I thought it was going to be boop, boop, easy. I got here. I made $10,000 a month easily. So that put me in the 6-figure range. And then, some year I hit 300K, other year I hit, 150, 200. So it's in there. Right. And then I had this vision that I can go bigger. And what does it take to do that? Boy, I tell you, it's insane. And it takes everything I know to the next level. And now I'm back to the place of incompetence, conscious incompetence. Do you know that scale that they talk about in the beginning, where we're unconscious? What is it? We're just happy. We're in that happy state. We don't know what we don't know, and we're fine with that. And then we're like, oh, I really want to know that. I want to do that. I want to build my coaching business. And so then you're like, jump in there and do it. And you take the classes and you get trained as a coach, and you suck as a coach in the beginning. And then you have to go out and network and meeting and try to explain what you do. And people go, soccer? This is what happened to me 23 years ago. When I used to go out to network for the first time, I said, I'm a coach. They looked at me. At first, they take a step back and they go, soccer? And then I said, no, life coach. And then they take 2 steps back, and it's like, oh, don't touch me, lady, you're weird. So then it's like consciously incompetent. Like, we know what we don't know, and it's like scratching our head. I don't know how to get there. I don't know how to reach them. I don't know how to talk about this. And then you keep going at it. And I kept going at it. I've been going at it for 23 years, and I keep trying everywhere. I get clients in California. I got clients online. I got clients in Asia. I got clients in Europe, in North America. So, and even in Dubai. And so then I start to learn different culture, different ways. And then there's a commonality. So I learn, right? So then it's like conscious. And then I reach the conscious competence where I know what I'm doing. I'm making money just enough, but it's enough to keep me going. Conscious competence, and I'm getting good at it. And then you get to a place where you reach what they call unconscious competence, where it's like riding a bicycle. I don't even have to think about it anymore. I know what I'm doing. I'm good. I walk into a room, I know how to approach people. I know who my clients are, and I know how to approach them. I know how to talk to them. I know how to invite them to come closer. I have a structure. I have everything to help them get to me. And then it's a matter of nurturing and then having a conversation to convert. That sounds really brass, but really basically it's like you figure out how to help your curious people to become clients so that they can commit to themselves, to their dream, to change, and then magic and miracle happens. You're super proud and you get to do, your work in the world, and they are tickle pink because their life is changing right in front of their eyes, and it's not as hard as they think it was, and everybody lives happily ever after, right? And then you decided, oh God, now I want to go to the next level. That sounds like fun. And then you're back into the conscious incompetence. So it's super uncomfortable. Anyhow, so I have been in the conscious incompetence level again, and but the universe is kind and generous and loving to me, and I'm listening. So first, my friend brought this to me to help sustain my body, and then a different dear friend of mine, Home. I don't know if you know him, Home Nguyen. He's in New York. He's this little Buddha guy, and he talks really slow, and he pays attention, and he's a mindfulness teacher and coach, and he helps us really stay connected to who we are. And I love him because every time I'm with him, I can breathe and I open my mind. I know some of you might go, could you talk faster? I am gonna be talking faster, not because I'm hyper or anything like that, but because I want to keep this to I'm going to challenge myself and try to keep it to 30 minutes, see if I can do that. If not, we'll go to 45. And this is the other book that's awesome, The Diamond Cutter. Look it up in YouTube. And if you like it, contact me. And then maybe we can do, he has a suggestion here. Basically, he's like, if you want to be a millionaire, you find, 10, 20 people to help them become a millionaire. And you'll become a millionaire yourself. You can't help it. It's very simple. There's, of course, it's a book. There's a lot in there, right? And but I really love this material. So I'm looking to build kind of like a book club, a group to study this book and to help each other reach that next level. So if you look this up, The Diamond Cutter, and this guy's name is Michael Roach, just Michael Roach. Easy peasy. And you like the message, then PM me so that we can collaborate, and I want to support you to reach your whatever that goal is, so that we can both be millionaires. That would be super fun. Why not? Michael wants us to be 211 millionaires. He wants us to have at least 211 millions in our bank account. Why not? Okay, so the step to millions, right? So that's why I'm here. Is that I've been doing. Well, first of all, if you don't know about my Bold Brave Women Club, I invite you to find out about us. So Bold Brave Women, it's a private Facebook group, and it's also a LinkedIn group too. So if you are more of a LinkedIn person or know someone who are that, recommend that to them on that side. I'm going to be posting this video on YouTube so that it goes even further out there. So my YouTube fans, find me on Facebook or on LinkedIn, Bold Brave Women. And in that group, I focus on a spam-free environment, but I want to feature you. I wanted to capture your Bold Brave Woman journey. What have you lived through that we can be inspired and learn from? It's a powerful group. You should see it. We're international, and we share our heart. And that's really hard to find on Facebook, right? Because we're kind of slamming each other with sales messages and marketing and positioning. So I want you to join us and share with us your heart. And then if you like, I will then schedule you and put you on my podcast. I've started a Bold Brave Woman podcast to not just capture your story, but your voice behind your story. And when we have these conversations, we go even deeper around that. So Bold Brave Woman on Facebook private group and also on LinkedIn, and then share your story. And Bold Brave Women, what do we want? We want it all. We're bold and we're brave and we're badass, right? We get up in the morning and we're moms, we're wife, we're girlfriends, we're sisters, we're daughters, we're everything. And we worked really hard and we give ourselves to life, to our community, everything. And either we are building a business or we're building a career. And for those who are building a business, that is even more heightened complications and complexity. And so often we find ourselves depleted with love and support because we're so tired and we try to do everything. And unknowingly, we push love and support away. So we push, romantic love aside because it was too complicated. We got really hurt along the way. And so you're kind of jaded about that. So you're like, I'm just going to focus on building my business. And when that goes, everything else will take care of itself. But the truth is, even if your business grow to the point where you want it to grow, you're still lonely deep inside. You still got all these, on the outside you look good, but on the inside you're lonely. And you wonder if you're going to be alone for the rest of your life, if you're going to hang out with your cats or your little puppy or your little, those little carrier dogs, right? The little Chihuahua and all those that fits in there and goes with you everywhere. That's my companion. Hey, I'm not kicking dogs and cats. They love us unconditionally. I'm with you. And we also want someone to cuddle with. And that someone is also our inspiration, is the wind beneath our wings. So if we are powerful, bold, brave women up to big things, raising children, building a business, and being the best that we can be, and wanting to live a fulfilled life, and providing for ourselves and our children and our family, we need support. If we don't have that, it's going to thwart our growth and it's going to make us grow older. And I don't want that for you. I want you to grow younger. All of my clients grow younger right in front of me. So much now that I'm actually naming one of my pieces in my program, Younger You, because by the time you get to this place, you just magically become younger. And so that's my secret formula that I share, and I help women build their business. Take it to the first. It's very humble, nothing fancy. Let's take your business, your coaching and healing business, to the first level of success. $10,000 a month. Consistently, repeatedly, you know how to do this. And when things don't go right, you know exactly where you need to go back to tweak. Once you have that intact, then look at online marketing, then look at JV, look at all the other stuff, write a book, all this stuff, so that you can then take it from 10,000 to 25,000 a month to 50,000 a month to endless, right? Okay, and each time you take it to the next level, just know that you're going to have to go back to conscious incompetence. Conscious incompetence means you're consciously aware that you don't know shit and you're feeling really incompetent and you hate it and it's uncomfortable and you're like, no, I don't want to do this. It should be easier than this. Well, honey, let's see. Going to bed might be easier, but building a business, there is no should in this game. Just like having a kid, right? It should be easy. No. Okay. Anything that's worth going for, most of the time may not be easy. Oh, that reminded me of what this book, one of the quote that I haven't looked at the book because I've been so busy, but my friend Annika really has been transmitting a lot of this. And one of the things that she said, I like to just learn one thing and then really deeply learn it. And one thing she said was, making happy choices, hard life. Hard choices, happy life. So apparently that's that quote in there. So basically what it's saying is that you make the happy choices all the time, then you are possibly creating a harder life. Like if we're always choosing ice cream, TV, bonbons, go to spa, spend money, shopping, blah, 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 all that fun stuff that we all love, right? Or even a lot of times, a lot of spiritual seeker, you know, coaches and healers as spiritual seeker, we unknowingly choose the happy choices, which is, oh, let's go to another week-long meditation retreat. Those are great. I totally recommend it. You should go at least once a year, you know, like do a 10-day silent Vipassana. I'm all for that. And we really should go. I've done 2 programs now, so I know how important that is. However, a lot of times, coaches and healers rather go on a retreat than go to learn how to build the business, because that's the harder choice, right? When you have to look at how you market, how you talk to people, how all the conscious incompetence place, it gets ugly. We don't like that. It's uncomfortable. And I'm going to show you a little diagram of all the things that goes into building a business to take it to $10,000 a month, and what kind of conversation, how do you have the conversations to help interested party to become your clients. And it's very conscious incompetence place. It's hard. And so when you make the choices to learn and to sit in the fire of learning to do this, you're going to build a happy life. You're on your path. So hard choices, hard life. Hard choices, easy life. Easy choices, hard life. All right. So we all want the beautiful life and the abundance life. And that we need to make some hard choices to learn and to grow the things that we're not comfortable with. I don't like to get up at 6 a.m. to do weightlifting, and I love weightlifting, just not at 6 a.m. Now at 6 a.m. I love to go to yoga. However, you know, right now where I'm at and everything, doing this is so much more. And my body also is asking for more of a weightlifting than a yoga kind of movement. So I'm listening. So hard choices, you know, I have to do 6 reps and it's like, so, but it's already making my body happy. So hard choices, happy body. Happy choices, hard life. Okay, all right. So how does that tie into with how do you have conversation? How do you get clients? How do you make $10,000 a month so that you can solidly bring your business to that first level of success that is repeatably, that you don't have to work so hard at it. You do have to work, but you know, it's repeatable and it's consistent, and you know that you can do this anywhere in the world. And you can then include road trips and fun things like that, and still manage your business. Super fun, right? Okay, I want to share my screen on this diagram because I've been sketching out my business and getting ready for my Hot Life, Hot Love, and a hot business too for Bold Brave Woman next weekend in Pleasanton, California here. So I'm like trying to create visuals and all that stuff to really give you, you know, tangible, understandable, concrete things that you can take home and apply and all that stuff. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek of one of my diagrams that I think it's really helpful to me anyway. And so here we go. Boop. Boo. Okay, not that. This one. Okay, can you see that? Let me see if I can make it bigger. Oh, too big. Come on, work with me. Okay, well, there you go. So basically this diagram is my way of explaining what you need to do and get really good at if you want to make $10,000 a month consistently, reliably, so that you don't have to wake up at 3 a.m. scratching your head going, oh shit, how am I going to pay my bill this month, you know? So that's what we're eliminating, right? So the first thing that you need to know is you need to know how to connect to your clients, connect to clients who have the ability to pay and to have and they're yours. They're not anyone else. And you can see it. Not only can you see it, but your family, your assistant, your children can get on a plane or into a grocery store and look and say, Mama, that's your client. That's I can't tell you how ecstatic I am to finally get to this place, because I used to I don't know if you guys know Gina Gabellini. She's one of my buds. She and I started out together, and she's my champion, so supportive over the years. And she had said to me one time about 7 years ago, before I know how to connect to my clients, she said, you know, I really love you, and you're a badass coach, and you are amazing at what you do, and love having you in my mastermind group and everything. But I don't know how to recommend people to you, because I don't know who is your client. I tell you, that was like the most painful thing for me to hear, because here was my best champion who wants to refer me to her circle and to people, but she couldn't because she didn't know who my clients were. So that connecting to your client is super challenging. You have to really have discipline, make a lot of hard choices here to have a happy connection with your client. Because one of the things that coaches and healer hates to do, me included, I spent 17 years fighting this one. What we hate to do is niching it down really tight and only speak to one group of women, one targeted group of people. We want to speak to the whole world because we're afraid. We're run by fear that, oh my gosh, I might offend that person, or I might lose out on that deal, and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, what if they don't understand what I do? It's really tough for us to really stand in that place and say, I work with this, only this, and then trust that they will come. So learning how to connect to people and bring them to you, draw them to you, and this connection has a fine-tuning thing too, because a lot of times people have a very beautiful, easy essence to them, and so it's easy for them to connect, but they draw people who want to be their friend, not to be their client. So the connection, you know, every step has a lot of rooms to go wrong here. So if you are not clear on who your client is, you're going to draw a bunch of people to you, and you're going to be talking about lots of great ideas and lots of great downloads that come in, right? If you're a coach and a healer, you get downloads, and then you're inspired to create another product. But oh my God, honey, you have a whole slew of products, but none of them sell, or they sell for like $200-300, and then nothing happens out of that. That is very painful. And it's starvation. We can't live like that. And, you know, and then you end up having to rent a room in someone's home and live in a closet. And, oh, it's not at that level. It's not equal to what we give to the world and what we get back. So whatever we do, we have to have an equal energy exchange, what we bring to the world and what we get back. When you're at equal, you feel really great and you can expand. When you're in deficit, where you give so much and the world give back so little, you're starving, and then you're like get starving and starving and starving, and you actually end up with this heavy cloud over your head that you didn't even know that you have. I mean, I looked at my daughter when I started making $10,000 a month. This cloud lifted from my head and from my daughter's head. That blew me away. I didn't know. I mean, she was a thriving kid. She was happy. She felt safe in the world. She went to Montessori, you know, like there was nothing wrong visibly. But once I started making $10,000 a month, I looked at her and she stood up straighter, and she walks around and she has a new sense of pride in her. Wow, it was because I got a new sense of worth, a new sense of equality, a new sense of way of being in the world. So I want that for you and for your children. So that's the place of connection, where you go from confused and overwhelmed to learning to be more strategic. How do you connect to people, and how do you convert? How do you bring them into really working with you? So the next step is convince. How do you have a conversation with them where they feel convinced? You're not convincing them. Please don't try to convince anyone, because then you're really icky, right? We all know icky people at networking meetings. Do not be an icky networker. Ugh. I don't want you to be that. I want you to be authentic. I want you to be loving and generous. I want you to genuinely help other people become millionaires, become whatever that they want to become, so that you can become that too. So how do you do that? That they themselves arrive at a place to be convinced at, that they must have you in their life so that they can get what they want. So that's the effective place, right? Now you're effective. Okay, let me see if I can get in here. Oh, look, I did. Let's make it better. Okay, and then once they're convinced, then it's easy to convert them into, into your packages, and into, maybe they wanted this much, but there's this much that's going to help them get better at that. So this is where you become really effective in your conversation with them, so that they can understand the problem that they're facing, and that there's a solution, and you are the solution. So this is where it gets interesting, because a lot of people have a hard time converting here. We assume that our consumer, our clients, know what their problem is, but they actually don't. They just know that they're suffering, but they don't even know what their problem is or how to solve it. So that's your job, to get really good at that. And when you're good at that, you start making money. Easy peasy, right? And then when you start making money, your clients become really committed. This is where you deliver badass program and system to your clients that is beyond their wildest dream, super generous, but you work less. So you don't have to sit there and do one-on-one to one to one to one to one. That will dry you up and reduce the time that you have for road trips and travel with your honey, right? So we want them to commit. We want them to be self-study. I'm not an online self-study girl. I need community. I need guidance. I need to know that I can reach my coach via a text. I need to know that my hands are held. And at the same time, I also want to make sure that I don't weigh my coach down. I'm not a drain on them, because I'm codependent with them. So that's how I run my program too, is that I create amazing system that support my clients on one-on-one level, to peer level, to group level, to other technology that I bring in to keep filling up the gaps that people have. Because in every step, there's tons of gaps, internal gaps that we need to help people to grow and to achieve that dream. When you want to build a business, it's not just about learning the stuff on the outside. Tell me the script, May, to do this or do that. Yes, there's a whole bunch of stuff you need to learn how to do on the outside, the external, but then there's a whole lot of stuff that you need to learn on the inside. To me, that's where the hot love part is. So on the outside, you learn about the hot business. On the inside, you learn about the hot love. How do you let yourself be loved and supported so that you are supported and loved, adored, and cherished as you build your business, both in the bedroom, in the boardroom, in networking and meeting? That's what you need in order to build fast and build strong and build it sustainably. And then the next thing you need to know is you need to know how to communicate. Bring this to the mass, bring this to a much larger audience. That requires you to be bigger. Again, that triggered a whole bunch of stuff in the inside. Last night, I got to reconnect to a dear friend of mine, and she talks about how, she's got the one-on-one down. She's been in business for 24 years, but she's like, I think I have to go bigger. And, I think I have to do videos and online stuff. I mean, that's what her face is like. I'm not doing that. And we said, you should do that once a day. And she's like, there's no way I'm going to do that. And I can feel on the outside, it sounds like resistance. And you know how coaches and healers sometimes can be really resistant, but we pull the shade of spiritual enlightenment so that we can't be called on, like, no, I've meditated on this and it's not right for me to do that once a day. I must maintain balance in my life, right? That sounds so good, doesn't it? Isn't that what spirituality teaches? Heck yeah. Except for dun 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 dun. There's like a little, little gnome, a little monster underneath that is sucking us up, because what she's really saying is that it makes me uncomfortable and I feel incompetence to do that. So I don't want to be in that conscious incompetence place. Remember, first you're ignorant and happy. Oh my God, I don't know what I don't know. Please let me be by myself. I don't need to know. I'm happy. And then you have a longing. I want to build a business, or I want to take my business to the next level. I want to teach. I want to be in front of 100 people audience or 300 people audience. And we think, okay, so then if you want to do that, get on Facebook Live, get out there. And no, there's no way I'm going to do that. That would put my whole life out of balance. I need to meditate. What you're really saying is that, oh no, that's going to throw me into this place of seeing that I'm consciously incompetent. This is some new skill that I have to learn. If you scroll on my wall and see just 2 Facebook Live before this one, when I first started doing Facebook Live, where I bring big content onto Facebook Live instead of just going, hey, this is me, I'm at the beach kind of thing. That was fun, but that was me learning how to do Facebook Live, right? And now it's like, okay, I got to deliver big content so that you really get to know me. And once you know me, then you will want to come to see me at my event, because you will know that you get much more than this, even though this has been super valuable and you can listen to it over and over again. But being live in the audience with me will be even more fulfilling and more rewarding, and you'll learn even more. So that is why we need to do Facebook Live. Communicate authentically. Look at me. I just came back from the gym, didn't have time to jump in the shower, didn't do my hair. That's okay. I got some crayons on my eyes. And you could still be you can still deliver quality material, quality content to your audience and beyond with this amazing technology. So it's so easy to be an entrepreneur nowadays. So many free things to get you out there, but it can be so overwhelming. But the thing is, we can tell you until we are blue in the face. And that's not why we call this the blueprint, by the way. Blueprint is so that you can learn how to build this yourself. But we can teach you all we want on the outside until you look on the inside and see who's running the show and what is she afraid of, and how can you support her to grow and be at peace and be supported so that she can gently do the first Facebook Live, do a first content piece, do something. When you talk to online marketer, they always say, that's easy. You should be able to do that. Hell, if it was easy, we all would be doing it, right? It's super confronting because you're looking at me live and I may have something in my teeth. I don't know you, so I'm thinking, oh my gosh, she's judging me, or I'm too long-winded and maybe I'm not dialing it in, and I don't know, is this even valuable? All those noise that judge us. So the internal must be so strong and so loving. That's why I call it heart love. Heart stands for heal, open, and trust. So I'm healing myself as I'm doing my business. I'm open. I'm learning to be open to love, open to money, open to success. Trust. I'm going to trust myself that I can handle anything that throws at me. Most of the time we think trust is about trusting other people out there. No, it's about trusting yourself. How am I willing to trust myself? Once you can answer that question, trust is not an issue. So heart love must be going on inside here and inside here, and you have a community behind you, and then you have the external step-by-step blueprint to help you get there. That's how, my friend, you learn to speak and communicate to the mass so that you can bring in the kind of clients. Start at the beginning so that you can connect with people that you're meant to connect with, that your peeps, and then you can help them convince themselves that they need to talk to you. And then from there, you're super badass effective that you help convert them into, no matter what it costs, they want to do this. And then they become this amazing committed clients where they show up to support you, support each other, and they grow, you know, tenfold in 6 months, where you can really deliver a guarantee. Like I am able to deliver a badass guarantee where if you do the work with me, in 6 months, you should expect this result. In 10 months, you should expect this result. In 12 months, you should expect this result. If you do this, you know, so I've done enough of this, and I've served enough clients to know this is the pattern. This is what it looks like. And I can guarantee you that you can do that if you do this. And if you don't, then you'll get this result. And if you don't, then you'll get this result. But you'll know upfront what you're in for. That's badass for a coach and a healer. That's someone who helps you both build your love life and your business. I should have a cape. I should have the Wonder Woman thing on. In fact, I should. If you guys, you know, have come across really hot, not cheap looking Wonder Woman thing, I'd like one of those so that I can wear it, you know, as my new costume. You know, say that is badass Wonder Woman that can guarantee that I can help you both with your love life and your business if that's what you want. Okay, because that's me. I want that, and I have that, and it's been fun and easy and just so fulfilling to live my life from having all these pieces in alignment. No more dark heavy clouds. Proud daughter, proud boyfriend, proud community. Let's go play. Okay, last but not least, continuity. This is where now you learn how to create a larger packages. You know, if you had a 5,000 or 10,000 package already, this is where you help your clients continue to work with you, continue to grow, because you know the first year they'll get this much done, but then now they're really ready for the next level. What is that next level for them and for you? And how do you create continuity for them where you can sell them $25,000 packages or $100,000 packages? All right, so that is the full blueprint. Now, there's only so much I can do in this short time and in this Facebook Live environment. So I really, truly invite you to come to my event. It happens to be next weekend. Coincidentally, it happened at the same time. No, the eclipse is on Monday, but most people take that as an excuse to go play. Happy choices, hard life. Hard choices, happy life. There's a lot of people making happy choices to go see the eclipse. I'm like blown away. I'm like, really? You'd rather go see the eclipse where you spend, you know, a couple $1,000 on this weekend trip where you'll see the eclipse for 3 seconds? Instead, you could spend a whole weekend to learn and to go home and be on track to making $10,000 for your business. Obviously, you're not that serious about having the life that you want. Obviously, it's much more fun to go see this blue when you can really, to me, I love eclipse. I love road trips. I think it's badass. But if I have to make a choice between, you know, am I going to have the life that I want versus seeing an eclipse that, you know, only happened once in 300 years? Who cares? There's always another something they sell us. You know that, right? Astronomy is also just a way that businesses make money when they create all this stir. Then we're all like sheep. Let's drive out there and go see the eclipse. Meanwhile, your life is still struggling. Meanwhile, you're not making the money. Meanwhile, you don't have the love and the success that you want. I don't understand how that is even a choice. But anyway, I'm different. So that's okay. But if you're different like me and you get it and you're like, dude, when is it? Where is it? Get out of my way. I'm there. I have a special invitation for you. So let me, and I shared this last time. So let me change screen and go down here and find my keynote. You probably don't want me to have to speak out loud what I'm doing, but that's where. Okay, so in a 2-day event, you know, if this blueprint makes sense to you and you want to know the details in each one of these things, and that we can go deeper into this to help you connect better, convince, convert, commit, communicate, and create continuity for your clients and yourself. Then come to the 2-day events where you will have more money, more love, and more success. This is what we're here to do. And I will teach you, oh my God, deep inside stuff and outside stuff so that you can have the rapid result that you're looking for. Create money and success, in the next 3 months so that you can lift that cloud over your head. It's fun and easy to apply, more where you get more time and freedom, and you'll be in community with us where you will learn what it's like to have intimate, real connection with other women, with other people in the room, where we fully are showing up in service so that you can stop spinning your wheels in business and stop giving yourself heartaches and broken hearts when it comes to love. So in this 2 days, you will discover my $10,000 a month business blueprint in more details. And then you'll have my Hot Life, Hot Love system, where I'll give you the Love Ready formula, the Endless Love series, understanding men and get what you want, and overcoming your hidden patterns. Some of you have seen Kelly and I talk a little bit about this one, where we actually bring you this amazing and fun technology called your feet, and we're going to show you what are the hidden patterns in your feet that will help you resolve a lot of the roadblocks in your life, and also will help you recognize other people's patterns so that if you think about doing business or being in love with them, you might want to know that before you commit, right? So you know what kind of spiritual journey you're going to be on with them. So the total value of this weekend is at least $2,500, at least. And if all it does for you is to help you, get clearer on your roadmap, and just one thing, take one of those steps and you get better at it, would that be worth $2,500 for you? Would that help you bring in at least a $2,500 clients to justify spending the weekend there with me instead of up in Oregon looking at the at the eclipse? And so this event is only open to 50 people. We have we're pretty close to full. We have maybe about 10 more spots left for you. So if you get this and you want to do that last minute, I get it, I know, I'm coming, instead of $2,500, I normally sell this for $495, making it really easy peasy for you. But wait, there's more. Just like what they say, I want to make this really fun for you. So first, let me just talk about the money back guarantee. So even if you pay $500 to come for the weekend, if you are not satisfied on the first day, I will give you your money back. No question asked, no argument. This is because I know that once you experience Hot Life, Hot Love 2-day live event, you will want more and more and more, because you'll get that this is a real place. I'm a boutique business. You won't see 300-400 people in the audience. You won't see big bands on my stage. You'll see a lot of powerful, heartfelt stories of clients who've gone before you, who love it so much that volunteer to come and pay to come back to support and serve the event to help you get the message, to help you take any part of it if you want, a little bit, a big spoon, a lot. It doesn't matter. We love you, and we know what this can do both for you as a woman and as a mom, and also as someone who aspires to have a thriving, successful coaching and healing business. So it's guaranteed, no question asked. So let's make this even more fun. So $2,500, regular investment is $500. I forgot to take that out, but I wanted to, let's do the last minute price at $249. Would love for you to come. This is just to help me cover my costs. The I'm actually providing meals on Saturday and Sunday with this price, and also a beautiful banquet on Saturday night so that we can celebrate our bold and brave self. This is where we tell yummy stories. This is where we touch each other's heart even more. And this is where you also get to meet other powerful women in the room, where you can build this network of women who stand by you and support and love you. So for the next 15 minutes, seriously, if you see this and you resonate with it, I'm doing this to help you just pull the cord and take action. 15 minutes. In the next 15 minutes, I will also add 3 bonuses for you. So one is my Overcoming Money Objection script and recording. I do a lot of this training with my clients. I have the recordings. I want to share them with you. And also I will give you the script so that you can help your clients overcome their money objections, so that you can understand what really drives the clients underneath their money objections. This alone, my friend, is worth at least $10,000. If you apply this and you practice it and you get good at it, you're gonna like remember this moment and said, man, I am so glad I got up and listened to that Facebook Live. I'm so glad I took action. I'm so glad I came to the event. I'm so glad I have the script so that I am now able and confidently, help people say yes, help people convert themselves, help people commit so that they can have the life that they want. All right. And then not only that, but you will also get a coaching session with one of my coaches before the event. We only have 1 week. So she's like, hurry up, she's booked solid, but she will make some space for you so that you can get ready. When you come to an event wanting and clear of what you want, the event is going to be 10 times more valuable for you. Okay. So you'll have that. And then as another bonus, this is a really fun series of recording that I've done where you'll understand men, how to help men rise into their king, rise into their magician so that they can meet you every step of the way. There are 7 power principles. Did you know that? I didn't either, but I learned about that in this series and I'm passing it on for you. This series alone is worth at least $500. So with the Overcoming Objection script and recording, plus my one-on-one session, plus the Understanding Men series, this bonus is at least $1,000, if not $11,000, right? So there's no risk. You get all this yummy stuff. It's a super easy, no-brainer commitment, $249. Get your butt over there. Stop whining. I put the link there. It's bit.ly/J, join Mai Vu, capital M, capital V. Easy peasy. Go sign yourself up. If you're worth the investment, if you know that you got to be there, stop making excuses, stop letting other people drive your life, and just get your butt over there and join us. We are going to have an amazing time as always. I mean, people are flying in from Florida and Colorado and Sweden to be here at this event. So they wouldn't do that if it's not a badass event. All right. Enough for today. I didn't make it in 30 minutes, but I definitely made it in less than an hour. So here's to your hot life with hot love and hot business too. I am Mai Vu, your authentic badass coach who will do anything to help you make this happen, this dream of yours. So come on to the event, sign up. The link is in the comment section or in the description of this Facebook Live, and I'll see you next weekend. Have a great day. Bye.